evening, everyone. Hi, Bam. Oh, gosh. Yes, Lynn, you're on time, girl. I love it. I love it. Yes, David, all your time. And I try to have some decorum sometimes, and I don't know when I see all the join on, and I just have no decorum, and I don't like it.
Hello.
Hi, Jacqueline. Hi. I'm gonna try to be very proper and ladylike today and not act like a drama queen or a bacchanalist, I should say. Right? I'm gonna be I'm gonna be very Bambi like today. No, Bambi is be nice and quaint and ladylike. I'm gonna be ladylike today. Hi
What's your
everybody.
word?
How are you? I'm Jazz. Hi Bam. Hi Bam.
Hey, you're killing me, yes? What
How are
drinking?
you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm having some juice with some vodka. Yes, I feel
Nice.
very fruity and ladylike today.
Very
Yes.
nice.
And you, what are you having?
I'm having something similar, very fruity.
Oh, okay, very nice.
Yes. So you're
Hi,
hearing me good?
Prime
You're hearing me
Holly.
good, right?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Hi, Prime Hattie. Hi, Jacqueline, David.
So I just want to say something, guys, today. Please don't make me laugh too much that I act out of character. I'm going to be very nice and sweet today. So the comments that you'll make could get me a little hysterical. So don't, okay? Right.
You are ridiculous this afternoon, okay? You are ridiculous. Listen, that vodka really getting to her.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Let's. If you are trying to mimic me, that is not how I get on. That is not how I act. Behave yourself.
Gotta fall out. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Lynn, I don't know what's happening is right. Challenge accepted. David said challenge accepted. So guys, welcome to Q&A Wednesdays with Jazz and myself. On a Wednesday we just chillax and we do activities. I hope you guys have your pen and paper because today
I do.
Very good, excellent. Because today what's happening is our topic Sunday was on self-esteem and self-confidence, and today we're going to do a quiz, right? And that quiz is going to help you find out what kind of esteem you have, if you have low self-esteem, if you have high self-esteem, right? So Jazz, I will be doing the quiz on you.
Oh, goody.
Right. Everybody else could follow up like how we usually do it on a Wednesday. So you could put your comments into the comment box. And let's start because it's 29 questions.
Oh gosh, that is such a large number.
Yes. So let's get right into it. But before we get into it, Jazz, you could probably do up all the handles in the meantime. Talk about the Jambi Mail.
Of course. Yes. So today we have a lovely question from our Jambi Mail. So we want to thank the persons who contributed to the Jambi Mail and sent their questions and comments and feedback. And so later at the end of it, we would answer one of those questions that we received in the Jambi Mail. And so everyone, just reminding you to send your emails and your comments and your statements to either Bambi or myself on IG, Jazz Talks Too Much, Bambi Talks Too Much, or you can send a message to us on Facebook at Girl Talk with Jazz and Bambi. And then you can check out our videos on YouTube. We are all updated and all the videos are there for your viewing pleasure. So please, guys, go and subscribe. Tell your friend, tell your daddy, tell your mommy, tell your brothers and your sisters that Girl Talk is here, and we have such excellent comments and content for you to listen to.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Jazz, for that. So let's jump right into the quiz. Let's jump right into the quiz, right? So the first question, it's multiple choice, guys. So just, answer accordingly, right? How often do you second guess yourself? The options are A, daily, B, sometimes, C, rarely, or D, never. How often do you second guess yourself? A, daily, B, sometimes, C, rarely, or D, never.
I'm between rarely and sometimes. Let me see. Which one I do more? Let me see. Have I done that for the day? Have I second guessed myself? I would say B. I'd say sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
I just got a message that the comments are off. I'm not too sure if it's a personal setting. Check on your side, Jazz, if the comments.
I'm seeing comments.
Okay. Well, then probably
Lynn just commented B.
Okay, well then it has to be something personal in your setting.
On my setting or your setting?
No, not your setting. Who sent this? I think it's David. David sent it. All right.
I just saw, and yeah, I'm seeing comments coming in.
Okay, great. Second question: are you better than all your friends at something? The question is: are you better than all your friends at something? A, no. B, I'm good as my friends at something. C, maybe one thing. D, yes. E, more than one thing. Or F, most things.
It has so much options. I don't forget what's B.
No. Okay, so we're going like this. A, no. B, I'm good as my friends at something. C, maybe one thing. D, yes. E, more than one thing. Or F, most things.
And what is the question? Say the question.
Are you better than all your friends at something? Good night, Ainsley.
Okay. Good night, Ainsley. Well, first of all, I want to say that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So my answer will have to be B.
I'm good as my friends at something?
Yes.
Okay.
I try to hang out with no people who have no talents. If you have no talent, none. Yeah, no. You can't be my friend.
Oh, sorry, Ainsley. Sunday we would put on lipstick. Sorry.
But look, I have nude lipstick. It's nude.
Well, then I have on the same. All right.
Yeah.
Question 3. Do you feel embarrassed to be seen in swim clothes? Do you feel embarrassed to be seen in swim clothes? A, yes. B, around certain people and in public. C, in public. D, I wish I looked better, but I'm not embarrassed. Or E, no.
D.
No? No, wait,
And
what? D is I wish I looked better, but I'm not embarrassed?
Yeah,
okay.
We're working on it. We're working on the summer body right now. Yes.
Okay. Lynn says D as well.
Yes.
Are you self-conscious when you eat? Yes or no? Are you self-conscious? Yes.
No.
Are you sure?
Positive.
All right. So, no. Do you speak your mind when you're angry? A, no. B, sometimes. Or C, yes.
A, no. B, sometimes. If I'm what?
Do you speak your mind when you're angry? A,
sometimes.
No. B, sometimes. Or C, yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
Lynn says B, David D. Okay.
Yes, you don't know. You don't know what he's doing.
All right, next question. If you knew your boss was wrong about something, but telling him might put your job at risk, would you do it for the good of both of you and the company? A, no. B, probably not. Or C, yes.
All right. This is a tricky one. A, no. B, what?
Probably not. Probably not.
And
Or
C,
C, yes.
if he's doing something that affects the company.
If you knew your boss was wrong about something, not doing something, but wrong
Oh, okay.
about something.
Wrong about something.
But
And it could
telling
cause
him
me.
might risk you, might put your job at risk. Would you do it for the good of both you and the company? A, no. B, probably not. Or C, yes. Ainsley said he would do it regardless.
The thing is, there are certain situations, like I know how to fight my battles now, so I'm trying to think which one I will go with more. Because you don't fight every battle that you have to, be in.
I would. Michaela. Go ahead.
That's a hard one, because not every battle I will look to fight, and if it means my job is at stake, you have to really consider what he's doing wrong, or what he is, whatever your question is. If it's the thing is, if it's against my character and morals, I would say something. But if it's not, and it's just something that may affect the company, which in my case, my boss is the company, then I'll leave them to make your own problems. I just like whatever.
So no, your answer is no.
Probably not. I'd say probably not.
Probably not? All right.
Yes.
All right. Next question. What do you judge yourself against? What do you judge yourself against? A, everything else. B, other people. C, myself and other people. Or D, myself.
Myself and other people, so C.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be lying if I said myself alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. When someone criticizes you, do you think you deserve it? When someone criticizes you, do you think you deserve it? A, yes. B, most of the time. C, some of the time. D, it's their problem. Or E, they're flat out wrong.
All right. So remember, we left the Bacchanalist home. So the Bacchanalist would have come and say something stupid, but no. What is C? Remind me of C.
C, some of the time. Shorty Michaela said C. Ainsley said D.
What's the question again? Like, what do you?
When someone criticizes you, do you think you deserve it?
Yeah.
A, yes. B, most of the time. C, some of the time. D, it's their problem. Or E, they're flat out wrong.
Yeah, no, some of the time.
Lynn says if it's sometimes. Okay. Lynn says if it's constructive criticism.
Yeah, some of the times.
All right, next question. Are there things you want that you think you deserve? A, no. B, yes. Or C, I deserve everything I want.
C.
I know you was going on.
Absolutely C. Everything. Give it all. But let me show you something. Oh, but I can't get it. I can't even find the damn thing. This is on my refrigerator.
I want it all, and I want it now. Is now?
Now, yes. That's on my refrigerator.
All right, next question. Could you stand up for another person if they were being bullied?
Tell you. I know is the options, yes.
A, probably not. B, maybe. Or C, yes.
Yes.
All right. Next question. Could you stand up for yourself?
Yes.
A,
go.
A, no. B, probably not. C, maybe. Or D, yes.
It didn't have a hell yes section. It didn't
No,
have
it
a
did
E.
not. It did
Okay,
not,
well,
no.
the one that is closer to hell and yes.
All right.
Hi, Cliff.
All right. Next question. Your waiter brings you the wrong dessert. What do you do? I know what I would do. A, eat it. I don't want to be in any trouble. B, tell the waiter, I'm sorry, but that what you wanted is not it. C, just now, hold on. What happened there?
You lost it?
Oh my God, don't tell me that.
No, it all depends on if the dessert that he brings is better than what I ordered. That's the first thing. If it looks
Right.
better and I didn't realize,
All right, I got it. So the waiter brings you the wrong dessert. What do? Eat it. I don't want to be in any trouble. B, tell the waiter I'm sorry, but that I wanted the other dessert. C, tell him he got it wrong. Or D, tell him he got it wrong and I want both now.
Oh gosh. Nah, I will go with B.
B?
Yeah.
All right. Lynn says B as well. Do you regret hanging around with some of your friends? A, no, or B, yes? Do you regret hanging around with some of your friends?
So my friends like to get me in trouble, you know. Listen, but this is But
Notice
friends,
they say friends, eh? They didn't say ex-friends.
okay.
They say friends.
All right. Okay, friends. Wait, what's the question? If I like hanging around with them?
Do you regret hanging around with some of your
No.
friends?
No. That's will be my friends.
All right. So Lynn says no. Be honest. Ainsley said be honest.
Honest, no, I don't regret hanging around my friends. They're my friends.
Right? All right, next question. Do you cringe when you think of embarrassing moments you had in the past? Do you cringe when you think of embarrassing moments you had in the past? A, yes. B, no, it was a long time ago. C, I'm not embarrassed and I don't dwell on the past.
I will go with C, you know, because I tend to laugh a lot when I go back and see some embarrassing stuff that happened. I laugh about it. So C.
David said he probably won't even realize he got the wrong decision.
Something of a David there.
Hi, Afion, welcome. All right, next question. If you pass a store window and you catch a glimpse of yourself in the reflection, what do you do? A, look for flaws and fix them. B, think I maybe need to lose a couple of pounds. C, nothing. Or D, admire myself. Like what you're doing now, admire yourself.
Okay.
And that's the answer?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be like, damn girl, that butt getting big.
Hi Anissa, welcome. Shawna Michaela says D. Lynn says D. All right. What do you want on your birthday? What do you want on your birthday? A, a quiet night at home without a lot of attention. B, just something simple. C, maybe a small party with friends. Or D, I want people to celebrate with me, party, or a weekend away.
The weekend away is what? E?
A, B, C, D. D.
I want the weekend away. I don't know where.
No, I want people to celebrate with me with a party or a weekend away. That's one answer.
Oh, okay. Well, I want the weekend away, so I don't mind if people partying with me. I don't have no problem with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you timid when you ask for a raise? Ooh. Are you timid when you ask for a raise? A, yes. B, depends on how much I'm asking for. Or C, no.
B.
B?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Ainsley said, but all your women always say nothing. Why? That's not an option. What question is this?
I try to figure out for the birthday gift for the birthday or something.
Probably that
Yeah.
is true.
I mean, it depends on the time of your life. Because honestly, for my birthday, going there, I didn't do anything, and it was a really, really, really nice birthday. It was quiet. I just slept all day, and it was really nice. But
Nice.
I like to travel away and those things. So yeah, I don't mind.
All right. You make a new acquaintance and you want to go out and do something together. What do you do? So you make a new acquaintance and you want to go out and do something together. What do you do? A, see if
Drink.
they'll invite me.
Oh.
B, offer a suggestion to do something sometime. Or C, invite them to do something.
The B is what? Offering a suggestion.
Offer a suggestion to do something sometime.
And C is invite them.
Invite them to do something.
I made a new acquaintance. Actually, it depends on the person. I would invite them because these days I'm into networking, so I tend to invite people for coffee, whatever. So I'd invite them.
Okay. A good-looking stranger smiles at you.
Oh, geez, then.
What do you do?
Tell him I have a boyfriend.
Very good. That is excellent.
Yes.
I think that is commendable, and I applaud you. We should, as a matter of fact, we should just skip to the next question.
I might as well too.
But here are the options, right?
Yeah, but here are the options.
And I need you to choose still. A, look down. B, blush. C, smile a little, then look away. D, smile. E, smile and keep eye contact.
Oh, good Lord.
Or F, approach them and strike up a conversation. Craziness.
I would look down. My eye is on the ground. I have no eyes to see.
So you're gonna look down.
I'm gonna look down.
All right.
I won't see nobody, boy child.
Very good. Next question. What do you do when someone does something to hurt your feelings? What do you do when someone does something to hurt your feelings? Do you A, feel bad about myself? B, feel bad that they hurt me? C, wonder why they hurt me? D, blow it off? Or E, hurt them back?
Wait, what is C?
C is wonder why they hurt me.
And D is blow it off?
Blow it off. And E is hurt them back.
Yeah, I wouldn't do E. D and C. In between C and D, because I would wonder why, obviously. And then it won't last long depending on who it is that hurt me. Only if it's somebody close, I will dwell on it. But if it's not, honestly, most times I will blow it off.
You blow it off?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'll blow it off. No. I'll wonder why they hurt me. I'll wonder why.
All right. You sure, right? That's
it? Yeah, I'll wonder why.
All right. Lynn says F, she'll put them in the damn place.
That's not who she put it in the place.
Whoever hurt her.
Lynn, please, your comments need to be able to keep the bacchanalists down, okay? I'm a lady today, okay? Right.
All right.
Right. I'm a lady today.
Someone tells you that they really like your hair today. What do you say? someone tells you that they really like your hair today, what do you say?
Thank
A,
you.
thanks, it's normally such a mess. Hannah. B, thanks, I like yours too. Or C, thanks.
C.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would say thanks, I like yours too. That's
But
if I
let me
really
hear
like
that,
it. No. I will only say that if I really like it. I will not.
right, so that one thing I'll just say thanks because if they hear and mess up, I'll be like.
But you know,
So
but
sorry.
if I'm being honest, I think that probably happened to me like about twice. Where I'll be like, because it was so spontaneous. Oh my god, I love your hair. Yours too, thanks. And then I'll be like, what did I just? Oh my god, no. But it happened so quickly, so you know. Next question. Afian says, F, we would make good children together. What?
Which question he answering?
I have no clue. The stranger? The stranger? It had to be the stranger. I don't know.
Oh,
What
good.
is that? All right. So this question says, what do you say if you make a mistake? What do you say if you make a mistake? A, I'm such an idiot. B, well, that was stupid. C, oops. D, let's try that again. Or E, whatever.
So you got the option to act like the mistake never happened?
Whatever.
Oops. I mean, I'll be like, you know, that didn't happen, but oops.
So oops.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I would literally act like it didn't happen. Like I would legit continue like it didn't happen. But it's since I don't have that option, I'll go with oops.
Okay. Sean and Michaela said C. Lynn says C and D. Lynn, you could choose one. One, Lynn, one.
Exactly.
Who gave these options? Dumb. Listen, Ainsley. Listen, Ainsley. We'll do up a quiz for us and send it, right? All right. This question. Where do you look when you walk? Where do you look when you walk? Down. That's A. B. Up and all around. Or C. Straight ahead.
Up and all around in the general sense. But if I'm doing a hike, I will look down.
Well, you're not doing a hike. You don't do a hike every day. So we're talking about in the general sense.
Well, in the general sense, I will look up and around. But if I do a hike, I'll look down because nobody I want to see up that hill. Sorry.
All right. Let me tell you how much question. 5 more questions.
Okay, cool.
Do you go after your dreams?
Do
you go after your dreams? A, I don't see the point if they're hard to achieve. B, I do, but I get discouraged. C, if they seem possible. Or D, yes.
D, yes.
Yeah?
I'm gonna meet Oprah one of these days. Bet all the money.
Nice.
Bet all the money. Oprah and Denzel.
Nice.
Yeah, and you'll see the picture when I give Denzel a kiss on his cheek.
If a person
and Steve probably gonna be my best friend too.
Well, I might as well throw in my people too. I like Will and Jada, so I am definitely going to see them. I like Taraji P. Henson because she reminds me of so much of me in personality wise. Like, you know, she's just feisty. But anyways,
your dreams do have bacchanal in it, so please don't even try to don't go for that. Do not go for what you dream of, please.
If a person you normally respect says something very nasty to you, wow, what do you do? If a person you normally respect says something very nasty to you, what do you do? A, assume I must have deserved it. Boy, questions, please. Sorry, Prime Hattie. B, try to forget it because it was probably just a one-time thing. C, tell them I don't accept that treatment. Or D, tell them off.
I do not accept that treatment. I do not.
But here now, that reaction look like tell them off, you know.
No, you see, listen, I'm a lady today.
Okay. Oh.
Yes.
No, but you have to be, regardless of lady or whatever, you have to be honest
No,
with.
I don't accept. You see, remember, at the end of the day, somebody that I respected. So
Right.
it was probably just that, you know, there was out of time in that moment. I don't want to completely mess up the whole bridge. So
Right.
we're gonna respectfully tell them, hey, don't follow like so.
All right. Cool.
Ease up.
All right. Who causes your problems? Other people, A.
My boyfriend.
B. Me. C. I heard that.
You did?
I did a combination. Or D. I don't have problems.
Sorry, I didn't even hear the question. No, I didn't hear the question. I didn't hear the statements. Look, is this your wife?
Listen. Oh my God.
Listen, we don't handle divorce stuff, okay? So don't.
Who causes your problems? A.
Yeah.
Other people.
Uh-huh.
B. Me. Not me, you. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes.
C. A combination. Or D. I don't have problems.
If like really and truly, when I think about it, I don't really have no problems, you know.
Why
Because
you and Ainsley lying?
No, I'm trying to think. Okay.
Who causes
I
your
try
problem?
to-
Okay, for the timing that you probably do have problems. If it's one
Okay.
time, two
Who-
time, or whatever,
who does cause it?
who normally causes it? Yourself,
Other people.
other people, a combination.
Okay, yes, no, a combination. Because I now remember I like to buy stuff like just randomly, you know. And then afterwards, and then I just check my budget and I'd be like, oh shit, I should not do that. Yeah. So a mixture, the combination.
A combination. All right, I see. All right. Do you think you're intelligent? A, no. B, not more than most people. C, yes. Or D, more than most people.
Is that your question? Look, listen, I'm gonna be honest, right? I've been meeting some people recently. And based on that, my answer would have to be D.
More than most people?
Yes. I don't know if it's the coronavirus.
Probably,
I don't
probably,
but
probably.
let's go with D.
On a regular, they may not be so, you know. So probably. Corona. Repeat, please. Sorry, Parvati. Do you think you're intelligent? The answer, A, no. B, not more than most people. C, yes. Or D, more than most people.
I chose D, right? So you plug that in, right?
Yeah, I plugged that in.
I know that answer gonna give me a big flat inflated self-esteem thing. But I don't care.
All right. Are you kind to yourself? Are you
Definitely.
kind to yourself? A, I self-harm. B, no. C, sometimes. D, most of the times. E, yes. Or F, I spoil myself because I deserve it.
Hello, F me. I mean, me, F. F.
Hey, listen.
All the damn time.
No. Oh,
F,
boy,
hello.
boy.
F.
Hannah, killing me here, yes? All right, last question.
Yes.
Where are other people? Where are other people?
They are.
Above me. A, above me. B, some are above me. C, most are the same level as me. Or D, beneath me.
Where are other people?
Yeah, so you're comparing yourself to other people, right? Are they above you? Meaning, whatever level they're at. Are they some above you, right? Most of them are the same level as you, or they're beneath you.
That's one of them weird questions, because you're trying to make it seem as though what?
Remember, listen, we're talking self-esteem, and these are the things that
No,
affect
but
people. So
no, but I'm trying to think logically, and if it is you're looking in terms of, I mean,
I think these people would be people around you, close to you, people that you know. So compare
okay.
yourself to these people. Your
So people
circle.
that I know. No, well,
Are they above you? Are they some are above you? Are
yeah,
some
I'm
beneath
looking
you?
at
Or most
Lynn's
of them are the same level?
Lynn's comment. Everyone is equal, and in that sense, I look at it. Nobody's better than anybody. But in terms of like, what you mean, like career and
Probably let's
like
probably in this aspect, they would be career-wise or their life in that sense, they seem to have it all out together, or some people
right.
seem not to have it together,
All right. Honestly, in that sense, I will stick with equal.
It have no equal.
Well, the same level.
Okay. Most are the same level as you.
Yeah. Because we all have achievements and disappointments, and kind of the same level.
All right. So we have your results, and according to them, hold on. Right. Your self-esteem is too high. Your self-esteem is at a level that is bordering on or is in the realm of narcissism. That's not only bad for people in your circle, it doesn't serve you either. How can you learn more and grow as a person if you already think you're better than everyone else?
But I just said we're on the same level, though.
Learn to recognize the things about yourself that need improvement, and also learn to acknowledge the good traits of others without looking for ways in which you're superior. Listen, based on your responses throughout the entire quiz, that's just the calculations.
I'm a narcissist.
And Lynn says you're an inflated heifer.
Well, listen to me. See, that's how inflated. Wait, sorry, I forget this is supposed to be lady.
Sibs juice.
Sibs, yes.
Right. So
yes. Okay, well, honestly, Bambi, I take your comments and your statements with positivity, and I will look into those things that you said. I will look into them, for sure. I will look into that.
And that, my friend, is the correct approach. That is the correct approach.
I will do some reflection this weekend, for sure. And, so guys, look out for the questions, because it's nice to have feedback from friends, close friends and family. So, yes, I will look into that.
Nice. So it's 7:39.
I'm comfortable right now.
You're feeling very what? Uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable.
Lynn, yes, I'll be sharing the link. I'll be sharing the link to for whoever wants it.
Send a message.
DM us, and we will send it to you via whatever platform is more suitable for you in that sense.
Yes,
right?
So send a message to either email or DM the Instagram or Facebook, anyone.
So Cliff and Lynn, we will not remember this when we finish this live. So Cliff and Lynn, just send us the message on our Instagram page, right? And we would forward it to you.
Yes, for sure. My drink is finished.
Your drink is finished already?
Yes. Unfortunately.
But what trouble? Right.
Yes.
So you would have had a did you get any Jambi mails?
Yes. How was your time?
We had at 7:41
Okay, so
currently.
we can get into the jumping. So I do have a question for you, Bam. And this person wants to know, because we are talking about self-esteem, and on Sunday, Bambi would have shared some really lovely tips and levels, different levels of self-esteem, understanding what self-esteem is and understanding what level you could be considered. I don't know if she wants to do a brief run through of the list, just list the 9 levels of self-esteem. There's 9, right?
I really don't want to. It's 9
Oh.
characteristics, basically.
9 characteristics, right?
But 3 levels of self-esteem, which is
Right,
inflated, high, and low self-esteem.
Right, basically.
The inflated self-esteem is basically persons who are cocky, and they consider themselves to be better than others. Sorry, Jazz, but we know.
We know right now, but it's okay.
We know that's not who you are. So probably some ways.
Why your face not being as comforting as your words?
We know that you are not what they say you are. Is that better? So guys, yes. So inflated self-esteem, which is the cocky type. Those are the persons that really do not care how they make others feel. Then there's high self-esteem, and then there's low self-esteem. Right? So those are the 3, but the characteristics the characteristics, probably if you would like them, I could send that link for you, and you could
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So the question to you, Bam, is how can your partner affect your self-esteem or self-confidence? How can your partner in your relationship affect your self-esteem and self-confidence? How do you think they can?
That's a good question, though.
Yes,
all right.
it is.
So let me answer. Let me see. How can your partner affect your self-esteem in your relationship? Well, first to begin with, let me start off by saying that, before you get into a relationship or decide to get into a relationship, the first thing that draws your attention to someone is attraction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you are attracted by what you see, right? Based on that alone, would have persons feeling either comfortable, uncomfortable based on the response they get by the person around them or whatever, right? So let's say they're interested in you, boom, you're in a relationship. Other things that could affect your self-esteem is that person's words, right? If that person, we could go into depth here now. We could talk love language. Based on your love language, if you're the person that loves words of affirmation, and that person says things to hurt you in the sense, let's say you'll quarrel, you'll have a fallout, and they purposely say things to hurt you, right? That could mash up your self-esteem, because now you're thinking, this person who's supposed to be my lover, or a potential husband or wife, or if it is a husband and wife already, and they're saying these things to you, it can mess with how you feel and look at yourself. All right. Another way I think your self-esteem could be affected by your partner is the way they look at you. Sometimes, especially if you're a person likes to be noticed in that sense. So you might do your hair, you might do your nails, and they look at you funny, a kind of way, like, but literally they're not on you in that sense, but just because your mind thinking, why they watching me so funny? So you may perceive that, hey, what's happening here? And you feel funny, right? Because remember, like I said in the beginning, attraction is what brought 2 persons together in the first place. So if you find, for instance, the ladies who made a baby, a baby shift everything out of whack for you, your body is not snapping back the way you wanted to snap back. Some women are lucky, to have that snap back immediately. Others have to work out and get it back, you know. And that in itself could have the woman feeling very low about herself. And worse yet, if her partner watches her and then says a remark and say, "Oh gosh, girl, that belly really needs to get some working out, boy." And you just like, what? You know, that could mess with you. And the last, well, not the last, but another option I would say is sex. You know, how that person has sex with you, how they have sex with you. You could tell by body language, you know, especially if it is they're doing something off, you know, you'd be like, and you would feel that vibe. You might even see the face depending on the position that you're in. And, you know, that could affect your self-esteem. And then based on the timing too, if it was not intentional to be a quickie by the both partners, you know, and you come off really quick, you're like, bruh, what's this? It's happening. You know. So I think these are some of the ways, not all, but some of the ways a relationship can be affected by a partner in terms of self-esteem.
Yeah, okay. So I with respect to the one, because I have a friend who has a boyfriend and he likes to joke a lot. Now when he jokes, he may sometimes joke in a very a crass kind of way. How to describe it? Like
sarcasm.
He uses a lot of sarcasm. He may be a bit derogatory, but not but it's not, I guess, as he put it, it's not meant to hurt, because he doesn't really mean it, because he know his woman is good looking and he knows that she is sexy and he knows that physically she is very appealing. But he himself, he just naturally likes to joke. This is what it is, joke. And she has a problem, and she has a problem whereby her self-esteem is affected a lot by his jokes. Now, she was asking me if I think she should get mad at that, because she knows his personality is joking. She knows that when he's ready, he will come in and he'll be like, "Oh, baby, look good, they look sexy." When she dresses up, he would acknowledge. However, there are times when he comes with these jokes and she really questions herself, like, are you coming from a place of seriousness, or you're really, 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 really joking? Because, you know, people tend to say things and they will say, no, I just joking, but they really mean it. Or there's some truth to it. So do you think that she's wrong for her self-esteem getting lowered by him when he's joking? Should she tell him to stop, or she should let him be who he is, which is just a joker?
All right, so two things. I would say, at the end of the day, if it's making you uncomfortable and messing with your self-esteem, it's definitely something to talk about and discuss. And he being the boyfriend, he has to understand her personality in that sense and respect the fact that, listen, I may make these kind of jokes around my friends and other people, but when it comes to my woman, she does not like this per se. You know, even though I would acknowledge and I would do things to, you know, not have her worried in that sense, but the fact is she doesn't like it. And if it messes with her self-esteem, it's something that needs to be stopped. It's something that needs to be discussed, and respect in that sense should be there with him when it comes to her, and just not do it around her, period. Because, you know, if on the other hand she is, you know, she's saying that, okay, listen, he is only do this sometimes, you know,
he does.
That's his personality, and fine, and they're not doing me anything in that sense. If it does not do her anything and she laughs it off, well, then me personally say don't do anything about it, because clearly it's working out for the both of you, right?
No, but he does it sometimes, but when he does it, it's really bad. It makes you really wonder. Okay, let me give an example. So let's say, and remember I said he's a guy, he compliments her, right? So whenever she is dressed up, he will say, babe, you're beautiful, this. So he always lifts her up in that manner. However, there are times where he will probably like, like if she comb her hair a certain kind of way, she'll be like, your hair does look like a bird nest. Or and it's a situation where she can't really change the hairstyle at that time. So it's like, so what's supposed to
She
do?
can't change the bird nest?
She can't change the bird nest at that time.
But first things first, why are you going for a bird nest hairstyle?
I just think at that time she can't change the bird. She can't change the hairstyle.
And hairstyle that can change, yeah.
At that time, yes, it can't change at that time. And like, we're going with this bird nest. So now she's getting prepared to go into the world, and he just left her with, we're going with our bird nest on your head. So in situations like that, where he claims it as he's being honest, but he's just joking. It's like, Anna, don't let it hurt your self-esteem, but but it really does hurt her self-esteem, because when she gets out there, it's like she's really self-conscious now.
Well then, I mean, I'm going back to say what I said before. If it affects her self-esteem, then he should respect her in that sense. This is where respect comes in. I love you. I know that you do not like for me to make these jokes on you, regardless if it's funny or not, regardless if I mean it or not, because it affects her in that sense. If it was not affecting her, then by all means make the joke, because we both laughing anyways, right? Boy, you stupid, huh? Leave my bird nest on my head, I go and I looking hot, and you do it like that, then it's not affecting her. But if it's affecting her, then this is where the respect has to come in. He has to respect the fact that his woman doesn't like it. It affects her, and yes, that may be his personality, but time and place and know the people who you're doing it with. She's just not one of them, and that's just it.
Definitely. Okay, definitely. Cool. And also with respect to the comment you made with respect to self-esteem during sex, I like that point that you made, because a lot of people, and I don't see how their actions during sex could affect their partner, and they don't realize that all these acts and all this show of love and whatever could definitely either make or break somebody's confidence or whatever. And I don't want to say more so men than women, but in these situations that I've heard of, it's more so men than women that are leaving women undone when it comes to making them feel good in the bedroom,
Right.
So
right.
yeah. Even though, in that case, it might just be that he's so comfortable with in the relationship that he just come and just done. But it's not a situation like that for her. She's expecting at least some type of compliment for that little situation.
What?
For that little situation that happened,
Right.
she's just expecting some type of compliment. That's the best word I could say, to kind of boost the self-esteem. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there for persons who think that during sex or during any type of intimate activity, you cannot build your self-esteem of your partner. Because I think that even though you have to always be working on yourself and be self-aware at every different time of your life or in your lifespan, you have to be aware of yourself. And it is your duty to build your self-esteem and to build your confidence. It is. However, your partner and your relationship has a very important part to play. And the person you choose has a very important part to play with respect to your self-esteem. And a lot of people are picking the wrong ones. They are picking the wrong persons that do not compliment them in that manner, and it's something that I hope people recognize, that what you say to your partner, simple things of what you say what you do, and as you said, how you look at your partner determines how their day may go. You know, what actions they take throughout the day, and how much they smile, all these different things. And to work a little bit more on it, you know, doing activities together, you know, and building each other like in a team. Doing things like that would help you build your self-esteem. If you know, like, a lot of people don't know how to work together, and because they don't know how to work together, it automatically brings the other person down a bit, and they're like, oh gosh, is either I doing something wrong or this person doing something wrong, you know. And I just really want, I don't know, I just want relationships to go well for everybody, and people just need to learn to choose well, you know.
I think that all ties back into the topics that we were, you know, that we have brought to the table, which is self-awareness, being self-aware, because it all starts there. I mean, you may want to choose the right partner, but if you don't know who you are as a person, you'll always choose mess, you know, because one, you don't know what you deserve. So the man say, yes, sweetness. Hi, you know, you get, because you don't know what you're worth, so you're just you're ready to okay, like I saw a meme, and the meme said one high and you're ready to cut up mango for the wedding. You understand? One high and you done cutting up mango for the wedding, because you know, that is just how you see yourself. Your self-esteem is low. So it starts with self-awareness. It starts with you. It starts with figuring out who you are as a person, what you like, what you don't like, what you accept, what you don't accept, your morals, your standards, and the things that shape you as a being, as an individual. You know, your confidence level. How is it? Is it high? Is it low? You know, what are these aspects will help to contribute in choosing a right partner for yourself. You understand? And then when you choose that right partner, guess what? Then, yay. You could go about this relationship thing in a healthier manner. That's what we're doing these days. That's what we're doing these days.
For sure. And I think for persons who are married a while, need to always keep that in mind. And remember that you have an obligation as a married couple to be your partner's your partner's source of, you know, growth and confidence and that kind of thing. Now, as I said, they're supposed to be able to find that for themselves. It's not the onus or the obligation of another person. However, you are now joined in marriage or in union or whatever, and if it is you're in a serious committed relationship and you're planning to go there, that is where you have to take up that mantle. And Ainsley's right. A lot of people get too comfortable, and they get comfortable too quickly and forget what is important, and forget that they have a part to play in the other person that they claim to love, their growth and their self-esteem and their self-development. You know, I think everybody should, you know, just try at least every day to say at least one good thing to their partner about them. You know, that's why you get up in the morning, or even if you wait till in the evening, you know, you just say, today you cooked really well, or today you smelled really well. Smelled. You smelled really well. I can't remember. Yeah, you smelled really well. Just one compliment per day, you know, that you can pay to your partner, and you'll realize how much better your relationship could be, you know. And do things together. You know, you consider building a table together with no instructions, and, you know, compliment each other or on their skills in building that table without instructions, their ability to lead, and, you know, these things. So yeah. But anyway, so we almost we run out of time. We have 10 seconds left, and I guess we could just asking those guys to come back in when we're cut off. So so as we were just wrapping up and saying, as we come to the end of talking about self-awareness and self-esteem and self-confidence, honestly, I really hope that somebody somewhere learn something from Bambi and myself with respect to those topics, because I think it's an issue that a lot of people don't address, and it's not the best thing because it leads to a lot of mental issues, a lot of mental disorders, depression, anxiety, the thoughts of suicide, and if it is that you can help somebody by lifting their spirits with your words, take the opportunity to do just that. Take the opportunity and just start with your family, start with your close friends, obviously start with the relationship that you're in. Do your best to always build that person up as compared to break them down. Your words are very, very, very important. I mean, I know a lot of people say, no, it's not the words, it's the actions. Yes, that is true. However, your words are sometimes what could hit first. And you don't want to always have to wait until you can act to show somebody that you care. You can simply just say it, say that you care, and then obviously act it out. But change the thoughts that are in your mind, and change the way that to help you change the way that you perceive yourself and how others may eventually perceive you. What do you have to say with respect to your thoughts on this topic, Bam?
So Ainsley is asking, what is the topic? Ainsley, we are just reflecting on the past weeks that we would have had discussed self-confidence, self-esteem, self-awareness. So we just basically just going back there and touching bases with those topics, if that's what you're asking. My two cents on the topics past: self-awareness, self-esteem, self-confidence, even self-love, because I would have mentioned that, Sunday going. Like you said, I really hope that, we're able to at least reach somebody. Yes, sometimes your message may not be for everybody, but there are persons that it would be for, in that sense. And I would hope and I would like to think that it really does something to them, that they become more self-aware, that they see, their toxic ways, they work on it, they fix it. And getting rid of toxic ways, it starts, like I say, it starts with you. You have to love yourself, right? And be genuine with you. If you can't be genuine with yourself, then you can't be genuine with others. Hi, Tally.
Hi, Tally. We're excited about Tally.
Tally. That's a girl. Yeah. So you have to be genuine with you. So when you are reflecting and when you are sitting in your cozy spot, be it your bed, the couch, or whatever, and you're self-reflecting, right? Be true to you. Say, listen, I realize that when it comes to having a conversation with people, I just get vexed fast, depending on what is said. Ask yourself, why are you getting vexed? Is it because it fall into your garden? Hey, boo. Yeah, is it because it fall into your garden? Or why does it make you feel the way you're feeling? When you could answer that question for yourself, then you are now able to be more aware that in other conversations with persons, you try to control how you normally would react to a situation like it. Right. When that is finished, your confidence in yourself starts to build, because things are getting right. You may not get it right the first time, the second time. You might mess up a couple times. But when you start to get it right, your self-confidence starts to build. When your self-confidence starts to build, you start to love on yourself even more. So they all go hand in hand, right? So I'm just saying that I'm hoping that our topic, self-awareness, self-confidence, self-esteem, self-love, was able to reach someone, that you're actually trying to be a better version of you. Because when you start doing things like that for yourself, you would want the same for others. Your relationships with anybody is going to improve, be it family, friend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever relationship, it's going to improve, because why? You as the individual have improved. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad that we're able to share on the platform, on the forum, and
Yeah,
give our experiences in that sense to help someone out there.
definitely, definitely. And always remember that everyone has, if no matter what, have had moments where they um would have had that low point, in their life. So that's why we don't take certain things at face value all the time, So
True.
just always be kind.
Yeah.
Just always
Yeah.
be kind.
Be kind. Be kind. And
And
like we were saying, to build your self-esteem, do nice things. Help people, give back to them. Just do nice things. Reach out to Home for the Aged, Home for Children. Give hampers, whatever you can give. You don't have to. You see, the thing is, you don't have to follow the masses and say, be giving big. Whatever little you can do. If your goal is by December 2020 to give to Home of Hope, then guess what? You put down your little money, whatever money you have, if you have money, because I know this is a tough time for everyone. But if you know your pockets and you know your circumstance, and sometimes what I just say is act in faith. Because sometimes when you act, blessed beyond measure. So sometimes you may not have, but because you take out from the litter of your heart, and you say, Lord, I just go in with this last $500 I have here. I real moving by faith today, but I'm going to bless X, Y, and Z. And because you do that now, you'll be honored. And then guess what? Somebody else come and bless you with even more. And you're like, well, what trouble is this? So just have a good heart. Having a good heart always pays off. And mind you, have a good heart with a clean conscience and a conscience. What does it? Conscience. Yeah, conscience. Right? Because some people do things for reaction. Don't do that. Don't do that. When you're doing, do out of the pureness and the goodness of your heart, because you don't want nothing in return. You're not looking for things in return.
Definitely.
Once you're giving for things in return, then nobody to give.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I didn't say. Don't bother to give. You understand?
Oh, and friendships. Sorry, for cutting you.
That's okay.
Yeah, friendships. I just really want to encourage, first of all, I want to thank all my friends, my close friends, and all the people who I consider, you know yourselves, but for the purpose of being in front of Bambi, I want to obviously tell you thank you, because you have always been there. Even though we joke a lot and we say a lot of things, you have always been there in terms of someone who could always uplift my spirits, and that is definitely appreciated. And I hope that you continue being that way to all the other friends in your life, and just continue being you, because it is an extraordinary thing having the gift that you do. And I think you will only get exactly where you want to be in life with the attitude that you already have. So don't change that about you. Continue working on yourself. We are not perfect. Nobody expects you to be perfect. But continue doing what you have to do to grow. And I want to say the same thing to all my friends who are in my life, because I definitely value the contribution that everybody would have made to my growth and my development. And I hope that I can return the favor in any which way, whether in the present or in the future, however, So
yes.
I just want to say that thank you to all of you.
Well, to hear you say it, because we would have expressed these things to each other, in our normal friendship, when we talk and that kind of thing, right? But I have to say that I am very appreciative of you, because you have been there with me through thick and thin, and and to be honest, when people are looking for friends these days, they don't get that genuinity. They might get a nice person, but for how long you will be nice for? But you see someone who is genuine towards you, how they feel about you, how they respond to you, how they look at you, how they see you. You have definitely been that person for me. You know, you are genuine to me. You know, I love you beyond measure. And at the end of the day, I just have to say thank you. Thank you for being that awesome friend that you are. And even to my friends as well, who may be on here. Shorty Michaela, Tally, Anissa was here earlier on, even Prime Hottie. You know, I have to say thank you to them as well, because we may not talk every day, but these are my people. These are my people. You know, they support me if I need them. They are there for me. Yeah, and genuine people, you know, I appreciate. So I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you. If I have not called your name, because this is what you get in trouble for. So
that's what they call them. So I said, you know who you are.
If I did not call your name, don't dig no horrors. I was just trying to remember to the top of my head who was on here right now. I know, you know, but you guys know I love you. I love you, and Jazz, thank you again so much.
Yes, thank you, and thank you for doing this with me. My way of, you know, it's been a nice way of venting sometimes, and I really appreciate it. So, yes, guys. So this Sunday we have, coming up this Sunday. So we have an exciting topic that we want to start off this Sunday. Very exciting. What we're gonna do, however, we're not gonna tell you what the topic is about. So we're gonna drop some hints and drop some clues through some puzzles and some questions that we will be posting on our pages. So please go on our page, like, follow, answer the questions, and try to figure out what the topic is for next week. I really hope everybody gets involved. I know it's one of those topics that people would like to get involved in. So please invite your friends, your family. You want to invite Granny?
Granny had to come. Granny had to get a little schooling.
Granny can give some insight too. So bring Granny, bring everybody, and we're going to have a real nice start up topic on Sunday. So please look on our pages for these quizzes and puzzles and everything. They keep it fun and jiggy.
Yes. So guys, the pages are as follows. We are on Facebook, so you're looking up for at GTWJB. That is Girl Talk with Jazz and Bambi. That's what it means. We are on Instagram here at Jazz Talks Too Much, at Bambi Talks Too Much. And then we are on YouTube. Please go and subscribe to our channel. Share with your friends and your family. We have a lot to share. And we know that, you know, it would be beneficial to someone. If not you, somebody. So, you know, subscribe to our channel, Girl Talk with Jazz and Bambi. And don't forget to send us your Jambi Mail. Jambi Mails are important. If you have a question, a comment, you'd like us to talk about a specific topic, you know, that's what Jambi Mail is about. Right? So send us your Jambi Mail, Girl Talk, Jazz Bambi at gmail.com. Right? So, yeah. So listen, I can't wait for Sunday. I can't wait for Sunday. Listen, guys, trust me. You don't want to miss Sunday. You don't want to miss Sunday. When I tell you Sunday is the day to get everybody popcorn, chips, everything, and just come and sit down.
Yes.
You see this glass I have here? Get tall. When I tell you tall, taller than that.
Woo!
Because you would want to sit down for this topic. You would really want to.
On and popping.
You understand?
But I can't sing like you, but still. Yes, and guys, check out Bambi's SoundCloud. I don't know where it is, but she has a really lovely cover on SoundCloud. She and Prime Hottie is singing. You're singing lungs out? You're singing lungs out? Or where you sing out? Your liver string. You're singing liver string out? Well, they're singing something out.
You're singing your heart out.
Their hearts, right. Yes. They're singing their hearts out, and it's really awesome. So check them out on SoundCloud. I don't know what's the name. What's the name, Bam?
So the SoundCloud, so we have the SoundCloud name is CJ and B. CJ and B. Yes, I go by many aliases. So
CJ and B, right?
B, musical journey. That's it.
B,
CJ and
B
B.
letter B.
The letter B, musical journey. CJ
And
and
musical
B.
is spelled the correct way?
Yes, the correct way. And journey is spelled the correct way.
All right, so that is it there. I just wrote it down.
I have a question. Who has the more pronounced lips, Jazz or Bambi?
Well, you make me hide my lips all of a sudden again. I get in. Anyways, we'll answer that question on Sunday.
Right?
Right. So, guys, like I always say, live the life that you love and love the life that you live.
And like I always say, train your mind to see the good in everything. Positivity at the end of the day is a choice. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts.
Yeah, so I'm Jazz.
And I'm Bambi.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. See you all Sunday.
7 p.m.